iFILM, London. iFILM, London.
Right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks very much for joining us today here at the Aircraft Museum in Hendon. We thought this was very appropriate today to have the press conference here because we've got the Battle of Britain coming up on the 22nd of September in Glasgow at the SECC Arena, when Ricky Burns, the WBO lightweight champion of the world, will be defending his title against the #1 contender, Kevin Mitchell from Dagenham in Essex. This is a cracking fight by any standards, whatever way, or wherever it was on, anywhere in the world. This is a fight that I believe will bring out the best of both of these guys. Ricky's been a consummate professional. He's won the world title at 2 weights now. Been guided by his manager, Eric Morrison, who's been brilliant, I think, behind the scenes in what he's done to help Ricky get to the stage where he's at. And he's got the home advantage as champion. But Kevin, as we all know, on his day is one of the best lightweights in the world, and he showed that against John Murray in a fabulous performance. Showed what he can do when his mind's right and when he's trains right for a fight. And he's going into the Lion's Den. He's going up into Glasgow, going into Ricky's backyard to try and take the title away from him. And as a fight fan, I don't think you get a better fight than this. This is north, east, south. It's got all the ingredients. It's two guys who are very proud fighters and will give 100% both of them in the ring. It's going to be, I think, one of the best, could be one of the fights of the year. Certainly will be up there with them. Bill Ives is to my left. He's from Rainham Steel. He sponsors quite a few of the bouts on Box Nation. He's been a bit of a mentor to Kevin and worked very hard, I think, with Kevin over the last year or so, helping him to get himself, sure he won't mind me saying this, getting his life into some order, giving him some guidance and giving him some stability. And hopefully that will help Kevin in every way, which I'm sure it will do, when he goes to Glasgow. Right, the guys are here. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask.
Kevin, you seem to agree to each other quite warmly there. Do you know Ricky well?
Yeah, I've known him since we were kids. Obviously, we've been on the same sort of shows with each other, Spent good time with him in Liverpool when I fought Murray. He's a lovely lad, good fighter, and yeah, we get on well.
Ricky, how much of a boost is it going to be for you to have home advantage?
Obviously it's always good to have home support, but at the end of the day, come fight night, it only comes down to us when we're in that ring. As Frank said, this fight sells itself. It's been spoken about even before both of us were at lightweight. I'd say we're the two best lightweights in Britain now, so again, I'm just really excited. I'm looking forward to a good hard fight.
Sure. Kevin, what about being away? Does that pose any concern to you?
No, it's nice. It's something different for me. As Ricky said, when you get in there on a night, it don't really make a difference. When you fought at a certain level, we both know that when no matter where you are, Ricky's fought overall, I fought overall. When you're there, you're in the ring with two guys, no one can help you, and you do your thing, and you fight in your hands.
You both could see this. Should we read too much into your respective performances against him?
I wouldn't say read too much into it. I thought Ricky fought very well that night. He looked very strong and had a mature performance. As in, we was all backing to win it, and we all my friends watched on TV at home. Bill was there with my brother, and a few of my other mates was I couldn't make it at the time. But he'd done very well that night.
Frank, tell us a bit about the SECC Arena.
Yeah, it's going to be. We're applying for more seats in there, but at the moment it's set up for 8,000. We're hoping we're going to get more in there.
It's an exhibition centre.
Yeah. And we hope. Well, I'm sure it'll sell. There's no doubt it'll sell out. But we hope we get some more seats in there. It's the only venue available on that date. It's on Box Nation. The show will be on Box Nation. And as of tomorrow, Box Nation's being moved on the Sky platform to 437 instead of 456. So it's now 437. It'll stay the same on Virgin 546.
Kevin, did the loss to Pitseeds in any way do you a favour, just in the sense that, you know, had you won that fight, you would have to go and fight Marquez, whereas now, you know, you've got Burns instead, the world title.
Honestly, I've done me a favour. Burns is a great fight himself. So I'm still in for a big night's fight. No matter what fight I would have been in there, it was Marquez or Burns. Still in our fight. I think it gave me a kick up the backside. If anything, it put me straight. It made me basically look upon how my life was going. I was either going one way or the other. And basically, I turned my life around. Me and Bill have been talking for a long time now. And Bill's basically got me in a good place. He got me training right and living right, and basically everything's perfect now.
Will you go back to Montana between now and September?
Well, I don't think we are going to be going back to Montana. No, we've done 2 weeks out last time when me and Bill went out there. Bill built me a gym in his house, trained out there, went out there. And basically lived healthy out there, come back and trained obviously 3-4 weeks back here. So I've been training for a long time. Then I had a week in Hastings with my boys, and then I had a week off myself, I've had relaxed with my girlfriend and having a few dinners and that nice and relaxing. And then I've been back in the gym again. But I don't think we're going back out there until probably the next world title fight now. Do a proper camp out next time.
What was life like in Montana?
Madness. Everyone carries guns. No one gets shot. No, it's different. It's just a different way of life. Yeah, it sounds like my own area. Everyone's got a gun on them now.
Sounds a bit like Glasgow.
Yeah, no, it's got the same sort of place that. It's totally different out. It's like the way everyone's a cowboy. Real cowboys out there. Everyone's a cowboy out, dressed as cowboys. They go to the pub, fill in the pubs out there. They dock their guns in the pub. Everyone's friendly enough out there. Live healthy out there. I mean, running out there. And then the weather can change within like 3 hours. 1 minute it could be lovely and sunny out, and you could be having a barbecue, and then next minute, boom, you'd be standing around snow like that. So it's a bit different out there.
Ricky, what do you make of Kevin against John Murray?
Kevin fought the perfect fight. That was obviously we'd done some sparring prior to that, before I was boxing Nicky Cook, before he fought the Murray fight. I said to Kevin, even when we were sparring, as good and as tough a fighter as John Murray is, he walks onto your through, so he did. And that's what I said to Kev, pick your punches well, which obviously he did out of the undone. But obviously, big lot of punching power there. But been in with big punches than that before, so I'm not really fussed about that. Just can't wait. Obviously, the countdown's on now.
Frank, is there a rematch clause in the contract, or?
No, listen, I think it's a great fight. I'm sure the guys will do it again, but the main thing is to get this one on. That's where we need to be.
Frank, do you anticipate any problem with the board after the Chisora event?
I wouldn't think so. I hope not. But we'll see what happens after the show. We've issued proceedings against the board. They've been issued now, so they know that we're not going to roll over.
Frank, with the recent issues in regards to sort of drug testing, is there going to be any special things in place for this fight? Sort of drug testing, or
this fight will go. There are random drug tests that take place, and I'm quite sure both boxers are aware of that. Their trainers are aware of the situation and what their responsibilities are, so they know that if they do cheat, then they'll get caught. I think they're both sensible guys that might be the case.
You do get those times to your asset, like random time, like 6 in the morning, happen to you once, like your mum, then they knock on your door, but you have to let them in. They're dressed in a suit, they come in and they just test out the room, so basically you have to be ready at all times.
How big a problem do you think it is, Kevin, involved in?
What, drug testing? I think, well, if you're not taking, you're perfect, aren't you? But if you cheat in the game, then you've got a big problem.
I don't think such
in general. How big a problem is it in general? Drugs in boxing.
I think it's more of a myth than anything. I don't think it's a massive thing over here. I don't know about America, something like that, obviously, but over in England, I don't think it's really. I don't know. I know all the fighters around England, and like so Ricky, we all know each other. It don't happen between us lot, but America's a different place. It's not England, is it?
And also, you find in America how many, if these guys were Americans, they'd probably find a light welterweight by now. And I don't see how guys go through the weight divisions. I've said that for years. They do it in America. It doesn't happen in Europe. So, Who knows? But the fact of the matter is, over here, there are strict drug testing standards. Every box is tested prior to the fight, and they're tested after the fight. On the night, they will have to give samples, so they all know what's at stake here. And you know, these guys are consummate professionals, so I don't think that's going to be an issue.
Ricky, are you sticking to the same routines, sort of part-time working in the shop, and have you settled down to married life?
Look, everybody's been asking me that. Nothing's changed. Obviously, I'm just glad now I've got a day I've got something to focus on. The last few weeks I've just been in the gym. I've been ticking over. A few of my gym mates they were fine at the weekend there, so I've been getting them to move the spam and stuff. But I'm glad I've got something to put my hands on. I'll still be working maybe one shift a week up until the week before the fight. I just need to do something else. Obviously, when you're training 2 and 3 times a day, you need to do something else to take your mind off it, so I don't mind doing 1 or 2 shifts a week.
Frank, any idea who's going to be on that part? Will it be a mixture of like Scottish fighters and English fighters?
It'll be a mixture of fighters. There'll be Scott Harrison will definitely be fighting on the card. Alex says he wants him on there, so he'll be fighting on there. I'm sure he'll be looking to these 2 guys for to fight the winner. If he can keep himself into some condition. I mean, he's been you're trying to get on the bill. You can find the 14th at West End. Yeah, no problem. It's Scott Harrison's on there. He had a good win on. I think he had a good comeback. I was quite surprised actually on Friday night. So he's on there, and there'll be other guys on there to be announced in the next few weeks. Any more questions? Everybody done? Tickets are available, as you see from back here at the Venton, the ticket agents, 0844 249 1000, and they've got a website, so if anybody wants tickets, get them while you can, because this is a guaranteed sellout, and this will be a fight to remember, I'm sure of that. Thanks very much for coming.
Look at the photographers on TV.